Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to NXT, and tonight we have a colossal main event. It is the Cruiserweight Champion Rey Mysterio taking on Ricochet in your main event, with much more happening tonight, so make sure you guys stay tuned.
The winning team will go on to next week's match to face the Heavy Machinery. So the Lucha House Party, or will it be the Undisputed Era? It's going to be a big night tonight with these matches, as well as we got Candice, LeRae, and Lacey Evans going at it again tonight. As well, in our main event, like we mentioned, Mysterio versus Ricochet for the first time ever here in Universe Mode history, as well as Johnny Gargano. Mr. Money in the Bank takes on Pete Dunne later on tonight. So we've got a stacked card for you guys, as we are just 4 weeks away from the NXT Chicago pay-per-view. A lot of stuff will be happening out between here and obviously the NXT TakeOver Chicago pay-per-view. Going to find out who is going to be the challengers for all of our champions, and we'll see if there's any other matches announced. As here comes the Undisputed Era. Very impressive tag team, former NXT tag team champions. They're looking to get those championships right up back to their waist right now. Same with Adam Cole. He wants to get a championship around his waist again, but it might seem like he's targeting Keith Lee there. We haven't been able to hear from Adam Cole after his actions last week on NXT, but after winning a pretty good match against Keith Lee, Adam Cole would send even a bigger message after the matchup by beating down Keith Lee. See, Adam Cole is one of the best in the world, but he's going to do anything in his power to make sure he stays on top. And if that means beating the hell out of a man that thinks he can just climb the rankings up here in NXT really fast, Adam Cole is going to bring him back down to reality. As the Undisputed Era have been dominated in this tag team division for a very long time before losing it to the War Raiders. I mean, the War Raiders are relatively new, obviously. They are undefeated here in Universe Mode as of right now, but that obviously could change. As this is the debut for the Lucha House Party here on NXT. As a tag team here, we've seen them in singles action there on 205 Live before converging back here to NXT. So this will be a very different Lucha House Party compared to what we saw on 205 Live. And even if they do win tonight, I mean, that's going to be they're going to have a tough task against Heavy Machinery. But I think if Undisputed Era wins tonight, they're going to be favored to win next week's #1 contenders match against Heavy Machinery. It's just my guess anyway. Oh, and a forearm strike takes down Gran Metalik. And now Fish going to go to ringside to get his victim here. But last week we saw a lot of good action from up-and-coming superstars here in NXT. We saw Matt Riddle defeat Oney Lorcan. That was a pretty good matchup last week. As well as we obviously saw the tag team matchup between the Profits and Heavy Machinery. Keith Lee and Adam Cole matchup. Aleister Black and Cedric Alexander. Alexander picking up a pretty big win in his career. As well as we saw a matchup between Tommaso Ciampa and Mr. Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio able to pick up the victory. Referee is at a 6 right now. Oh, God, bouncing his skull right off that steel post. Gran Metalik may be down and out. As he throws him back in the ring. Referee almost at an 8 count. That was a bad time to throw him in the ring, because here comes Lince Dorado. Drop kick takes down Fish. And going for a clothesline, but that's not really the repertoire of Lince Dorado. That's how you do it. That's how Bobby Fish does it, with that big clothesline. Like we mentioned, we are 4 weeks away from the NXT TakeOver pay-per-view. We have some matches that may be getting officialized here later on next week into possibly even tonight as well. Are we going to see a Keith Lee Adam Cole match at NXT TakeOver, or was that just a one-time thing? Does Adam Cole want to get another opportunity at a different championship? I honestly don't know where the head of Adam Cole is right now. As here we go, Lince Dorado. This is that high-powered offense, that cruiserweight style there coming from Lince Dorado. Very impressive superstar. Didn't really get to showcase his skills too much there on 205 Live, but he's bringing the fight tonight, as now he's distracted there from Adam Cole. And now Bobby Fish from behind looking to capitalize. Can he do it? Yes, he does. The huge Samoan drop there from Fish. As here we go with the tag. Here comes Kyle O'Reilly. See, the Undisputed Era is definitely one of the best tag teams here in WWE, not as well as NXT. So, I mean, they're definitely up there with the likes of the Usos, the Shield, the Revival, those type of tag teams in the whole WWE. They're in the top of their game. They may not be the tag team champions right now, but I mean, give it some time, and I think Undisputed Era could be back in the tag team division. As Dorado takes some time to really look over Kyle O'Reilly there. But when you face a team like Undisputed Era, you do not want to let them get any momentum, any time to recuperate, because once you do, I mean, it could be game over for you. Because O'Reilly, Fish, these guys have tag teamed all over the world together. They've won multiple championships all over the place, so I mean, they know exactly what they're doing. They know what it takes to get it done in that very ring. Oh, God, a super kick catching O'Reilly right on the jaw. And we may be seeing an upset victory here, as O'Reilly not having any of Lince Dorado there. And now Dorado. He has O'Reilly on the ropes here. What does he have in store here? Uh-oh, springboard stunner takes down O'Reilly. And now Dorado looking to fly here. Bobby Fish trying to take him down a peg, but it's not going to be able to work. What a moonsault! What a moonsault there from Dorado. But Bobby Fish right there to break it up. The Lucha House Party literally a couple seconds away from heading to next week's NXT tapings to be the next #1 contenders. As here we go with another tag. Here comes Bobby Fish. Bobby Fish looking to try and put away Lince Dorado, who's on a hot pace in this matchup currently. And now Dorado, gets connected with a huge clothesline. And usually just a win is all it needs for a superstar here in WWE or even a tag team to climb up those rankings and continue a hot streak. Anything is possible here. Adam Cole interjecting a steel chair there. It's now Bobby Fish just working on that left knee, just looking to tear it out of its socket there. Any more damage to that knee, I mean, it could be the disabled list there from Lince Dorado. And now Bobby Fish with a suplex, almost landing on that steel chair there. And now Dorado going to land outside. That steel chair landing on his left knee there. I don't know how many damage was done to it, but seems to be running fine. So it seems like he might be okay for at least a second. As into the corner there, running forearm strike, takes down Bobby Fish. As now Lince Dorado looking to get back in this matchup here. And now we're going to see a decent maneuver there from Lince. And again, Adam Cole getting involved. The referee may want to get him away here. As now a back suplex connects there to Lince Dorado. And now looking for a hot tag. Back up to his feet. Bobby Fish missing his maneuver. This match, you can tell it's starting to heat up. Lince Dorado missing a drop kick. Can Bobby Fish capitalize off that mistake here? And now Fish again showing off that power. And now rubbing it in everyone's face here down in Orlando, Florida, here in Full Sail University. It's a nice forearm strike, takes down Lince Dorado one more time. And now, oh my God, again targeting that left knee. I think Lince Dorado must be favoring that left knee because every time Bobby Fish has been targeting that, it seems like there's something wrong with that knee. Oh, knee strike takes down Lince Dorado. Bobby Fish should have went for going for the pinfall there. As a fireman's carry takedown reversal there from Lince Dorado. Now into the corner. This could be bad for Fish depending on what Lince Dorado has in store here. Looking to fly here. This could be very bad. Lince Dorado looking to fly here. Oh no. Oh no, don't do this, Lindsay. Lindsay Dorado, this is a high-risk maneuver. The Dragonfly suplex. What a maneuver. Is that enough? But again, he's not going to go for the pinfall. It's going to take him some time. Now Dorado looking to fly. Another moonsault. Is that enough for them to advance? 1, 2, 3. An upset of the century. The Lucha House Party defeat the Undisputed Era. And that makes it official, ladies and gentlemen. The Lucha House Party takes on Heavy Machinery next week to see who will be the new #1 contenders. What does this mean for the whole Undisputed Era? That means they're not in the tag team picture or in any of the other title pictures. What is going on right now? The Undisputed Era are in complete shock right now. Adam Cole did his best by trying to interject himself. Look at the Spanish Fly suplex. What a beautiful maneuver. But look at this. These guys get it done tonight. Big win for Lindsay Dorado and Gran Metalik, ladies and gentlemen. What an opening contest. Putting it all on the line next week. Heavy Machinery versus Lucha House Party. Who do you guys have? I don't know who I had favor in that match, but either way, it should be a pretty good matchup. As now we get ready for Lacey Evans and Candice LeRae. Here comes a rematch from a couple weeks ago here on NXT. Candice LeRae picking up a big win over Lacey Evans. And Lacey Evans, she's been targeting Ember Moon for that NXT Women's Championship. But this woman right here, she picked up a big win a couple weeks ago. And even Lacey Evans tried to attack Candice LeRae after their matchup, and it still didn't happen. Candice LeRae was able to move out the way. After a big match, you know, it's perfectly fine. As LeRae looking great, you know, she looked very great in that matchup. She has the appeal to the crowd. You know, she's the wife of Johnny Wrestling, Mr. Money in the Bank. Very fan favorite here down in NXT. But this woman right here, the Southern Belle herself, Lacey Evans. I mean, she has the look, she has the talent, and, you know, she's even a Marine, or former Marine, I should say. And, you know, she has that, the woman's right, a very powerful maneuver. And, you know, with her targeting the women's champion, Ember Moon, I think for her right now, she's got to be thinking that Candice LeRae is just a little, a roadblock on her way to getting that NXT Women's Championship around her waist. And, you know, for LeRae, I mean, this would be a perfect opportunity. If she's able to pick up a win over Lacey Evans, I mean, I don't know about the other women, but, I mean, for LeRae, that could get her climbing up the rankings here in NXT. As here we go, LeRae versus Evans. Can LeRae pick up 2 straight victories over Evans, or will Evans change it around this week? Is LeRae coming right after Evans here? Off the ropes, here comes Evans. Oh, and a knee strike. I believe she got her right in the ribs there. Couldn't really tell from that camera view. Is now into the corner. Drop kick takes down Lacey Evans. But just like that, Evans back up to her feet. She's not going to take that without a little retribution in this matchup. And now just stomping away and just having that big knee right in the face there of LeRae. And like we said, later on tonight, we got Mr. Money in the Bank, Johnny Gargano. He'll be in action against Pete Dunne, as well as Mysterio takes on Ricochet for the first time ever here in Universe Mode history. Oh, it's an arm toss takedown there of Candice LeRae. As here we go with the pinfall. Will this be enough? Not even a 1 count. So obviously, Candice is doing enough to stay in this match. And now, oh, look at this Hurricane Rana takedown there of Lacey Evans. Candice LeRae, I mean, definitely she has the talent, and I think she can continue to win matches here in NXT. I think she could be next in line for a women's championship opportunity. Going for a knee strike, and that connected right on the jaw. Lacey Evans could honestly pin her right now just to see if she could win, but now she's just worrying about inflicting some more damage on Candice LeRae. I mean, if Lacey Evans would learn to not just play around with her opponents for most of the time, I think she could honestly be taken more as a threat. I mean, she did take down Dakota Kai at the latest NXT pay-per-view that we had there, WrestleMania weekend. And we haven't seen Dakota Kai since, but nonetheless, I mean, Lacey Evans can get the job done, especially in the biggest of moments. As here comes Lacey Evans back in the ring. LeRae going to go outside the ring, and I guess these two women are going to beat the hell out of each other here at ringside here. And now, Hurricane Rana right into the steel steps there. And now LeRae, uh-oh. Oh my God, right on that neck outside there. That is not, I mean, it's obviously padding, but it's still going to hurt there. That floor obviously is not going to be the softest of the feelings ever. There's now Evans bouncing LeRae's head right off that top of the apron there. And now Lacey Evans. Oh, a little bit of snake eyes. Referee now at a 7. These women need to get back in the ring here as Evans tosses her back in. Can Evans get it done in the ring here? She really needs to. She wants to make a name for herself. Continue to climbing up that mountain. I mean, we know she's targeting Ember Moon, but right now she's having to deal with Candice LeRae these last couple weeks here. A jawbreaker stuns Lacey Evans. Lacey Evans trying to inflict some more damage, but look at Lacey Evans. She saw that punch coming, able to drop down really low, hit that spinning heel kick, taking out the legs underneath Candice LeRae there. That was a terrific reversal there from Lacey Evans. There's now LeRae in the middle of the ring. Springboard moonsault right there to Lacey Evans. Very impressive maneuver there from LeRae. And now into the corner. Uh-oh, Candice LeRae. What does she have in store for Lacey Evans here? Uh-oh. This could be bad. Swinging neck breaker for the top rope. Are you kidding me? What a maneuver there from LeRae, and that definitely could be it. 2 weeks in a row, basically. No, 2.5. Candice LeRae bringing the big fight to Lacey Evans. What a match. Now, Lacey Evans trying to fight back. She's currently in trouble in this matchup. As now, this is what won Evans her matchup there against Dakota Kai there at WrestleMania week in NXT TakeOver New York. 2 count only, though. I think Evans either needs to hit a high-risk maneuver or hit the woman's right to possibly put her away here. As now, Evans. Oh, no, reversal there from LeRae. And now LeRae here with a beautiful bulldog takes down Lacey Evans. And now, Candice LeRae all fired up here. Here comes Candice LeRae, another clothesline. Here she comes again with a drop kick now. Lacey Evans is in trouble, but no, with a little bit of possum there. Is it enough? No, just a 1 count though. Very close from stealing a victory there. Going for a forearm strike. Now Lacey Evans looking to put her away possibly. Oh, no, going to focus on that left leg, that left quad right there. I mean, Lacey Evans is not really known for submission maneuvers, but she can get the job done either way. As now the match is starting to, you can feel the pace pulling up really fast in this matchup right now. As now Candice LeRae is in trouble here. The woman's right. That very well could be enough. 2. Oh, are you kidding me? Somehow LeRae kicked out of the woman's right. Are you kidding me? Candice LeRae, a fighter, but you got to know when to quit and move on to the next match. And LeRae, that's what you got to love her about being a fighter. But there's some things you got to, your personal health, I mean, that's something you got to care for. After taking that woman's right, you might want to check to see if she has a broken nose. As now LeRae has her on the ropes here. Going for an Irish whip here. Here we go. DDT spiking Lacey Evans. Now Lacey Evans may be in trouble here. Now into the corner. Oh, reversal though from Lacey Evans. Now we're at a stalemate. Both of these women putting it all on the line tonight. And now LeRae with a swinging neck breaker. And LeRae is learning a lot of moves from her husband, as well as adding some more moves to her own repertoire. Both of these women bring the big fight tonight, and that's what you gotta expect from all these women in NXT to start doing, bringing that fight. As throwing LeRae across the ropes there. And now Evans again looking to put her away here, but a reversal though from LeRae. Is she going to be able to steal one here? 2! No, very, very close with 2.5. And now Evans showing off the power here, but again LeRae able to show off her reversal ability. And now, little shades of her husband. Shades of her husband here. Is Lacey Evans going to tap? Will she tap out? Referee in position. Evans nowhere to go. Candice LeRae. No, wait. She lets it go for some reason. I don't know if she didn't have enough grip. But I mean, either way, here we go. Pinfall attempt here. Referee just running into the ropes. Having troubles getting into position here. And that was at least a 3 count. Referee, I don't know if she's getting paid off by Lacey Evans. But either way, that could have been a 3 count. As now Lacey Evans going to now trying to inflict some more damage here to Lacey Evans. And now LeRae, what else does she have to do after she should have already won this matchup, but the referee kind of screwed her over. Lacey Evans not able to get much in offensive-wise these last, I'd say, couple minutes here. As now LeRae drags her into the ring again. And now Candice just inflicting some more damage little by little. It may not seem much, but it is a lot. Especially with Lacey Evans not able to really do anything in this match so far. As now an Irish whip off the ropes here. And now LeRae into another DDT, spiking Evans on her head. If I'm LeRae, I go for the pinfall. Evans has not moved an inch this whole match. Or I should say this last couple minutes of this match. Is this enough? No, 2.5. How much is left in Lacey Evans here? She's been spiked multiple times. I mean, she's taken a lot of damage here. As now Evans dragging her to the middle of the ring there, it seemed. We're going to go for the pinfall. Okay, I guess not. Going to get her in a better position here. Wait a minute. Referee doesn't see that she's trying to steal a victory here, but still only a 2.5. That is Lacey Evans for you, ladies and gentlemen. Going to try and win her match no matter what. As a suplex connects to Candice LeRae. And now, Lacey Evans here. Oh my God! Throwing her up in the air by her hair. That is not something we normally see, but the absolute strength and power from Lacey Evans, and a beautiful clothesline there from LeRae. And LeRae is all fired up, and so is this crowd. Absolutely loving what they're seeing from Candice tonight. Bringing the big fight feel. I mean, if I didn't know it, this match could have been taken on a big title match feeling, because these guys are just tearing down the house currently. And we still have 2 more matches later on tonight. And now Candice LeRae is going to try and work on that arm some more, but an elbow strike, very vicious strike there from Lacey Evans, and then a forearm, going for another one, super kick to the midsection there. And now Evans tossed back inside. Referee now at a 7, voiding the countout rule there. As now Candice LeRae, hard Irish whip into the corner. Uh-oh. Looking to go high risk one more time in this match. We saw this earlier. Candice LeRae going to go for that swinging neck breaker. Again! What a vicious maneuver, and that could be all she wrote. 2! No, 2.9! And look at LeRae, she cannot believe it. And neither can I, honestly. I don't know how Evans is in this matchup still, honestly. And now into the corner. Going for a kick, but you can tell Evans is just wore out. That kick did not have any energy to it whatsoever. As now LeRae going for a stinger splash, it seemed like Evans able to get out the way right at the last second. And now Evans takes down LeRae, dropping her right on her neck. And that very well could be enough for LeRae. Is it though? 2. Oh, 2.9. And Evans right in the face of the referee. She is shocked. And now Evans done playing around with Candice LeRae. Can Candice LeRae fight back out of it? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh my God. The woman's right to the dome. For sure this has to be it. 2. Are you kidding me? LeRae able to kick out. And that's just based off instinct. Oh no. Evans trying to cheat. She's going to make LeRae pay. Oh no. Don't do it. Seemed like she was going to maybe try and toss her, but she's going to focus on that left leg. And now going to go for it seemed like a cutter of some sort, but Lacey Evans takes down Lacey Evans. Oh, big kick to the dome there. These women bringing the fight. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, she was going for the power of the punch. She pulled out some brass knucks, it seems. It wasn't able to obviously connect. Oh, referee right there to get ran into as Lacey Evans tosses her. Man, imagine if she was able to connect with that power of the punch with those brass knucks. Little shades of William Regal if she was able to do that. Luckily for LeRae, she saw it just in time and was able to reverse it. Oh, big reversal there from LeRae. These women are putting it all on the line tonight. This has been a big marquee match in both of these women's careers so far. As now LeRae going to drag her away from the ropes. Going to go for the pinfall, maybe. I'm going to drag her halfway. And now another springboard moonsault. Man, that moonsault is beautiful. And is it now going to be enough for her to pick up a victory? Yes, it is. LeRae with another big win in her career. Does that mean LeRae could be, I don't know if we want to say she's going to be #1 contender just yet, but honestly, it very well could be. And now, wait a minute. Evans going to try and do it again this week. And LeRae fighting back again and again. And LeRae with another huge clothesline. And every time these last two bouts between both of these women, Lacey Evans has lost and tried to get that momentum back after the matchup, and LeRae again getting the upper hand on her. Does that mean LeRae might be next in line for a title opportunity? I think it very well could be. As we now move our thoughts to another big matchup about to happen between Mr. Money in the Bank, Johnny Gargano, taking on Pete Dunne. We are back after witnessing, you could say, could have been the match of the year between, at least in the women's division, between LeRae and Lacey Evans. That was a beautiful singles matchup we just saw. But now, going to a match that's going to be even more brutal than what we just witnessed. Pete Dunne, the Bruiserweight, takes on Mr. Money in the Bank. As Pete Dunne looks to make a name for himself even more here in NXT. For Johnny Gargano, obviously, since he's Mr. Money in the Bank, the question now is going to be, obviously, when's he going to cash in? What championship is he going to cash in on? I mean, for, obviously, at least in my thoughts, it makes sense for Gargano to go after his former tag team partner, his former best friend, and now bitter rival. It'd be Tommaso Ciampa. But, I mean, that's just me. Maybe, I mean, Lars Sullivan's currently struggling, so maybe you go after him. He only got... Lars Sullivan only got saved by the attack and the shocking debut of Walter, and we have not seen Walter since. We've been trying to find him backstage, but it's been very tough to find him. So whenever we do find Walter, we'll let you guys know more. But as of right now, Danny Burch definitely could be NXT North American champion, but he got saved. As there is NXT Mr. Money in the Bank. When will Gargano cash in? I'm assuming it won't be tonight because Tommaso Ciampa will not be in action. Right now, Tommaso Ciampa's been trying to find someone to face, and he even told Ricochet that if he was able to defeat Cassius Ohno a number of weeks back, that he'd accept Ricochet's challenge to a match for the NXT Championship. Well, that all backfired on Ricochet's side because Unfortunately for Ricochet, he would go on to lose to Cassius Ohno. And last week for Tommaso Ciampa, he lost to Rey Mysterio, the current Cruiserweight champion. So the question is, who's going to be next in line for that championship? I mean, Ricochet could definitely be up there, but I mean, there's up-and-coming superstars that obviously would want to have that championship around their waist. As here we go with a match possibly of the night here. Pete Dunne taking on Johnny Gargano. The Bruiserweight trying to bring the fight right to Gargano here. The crowd already chanting NXT. You know this match is going to be good. Look at that big exploder suplex there. Just the 1 count, not even enough to really put away Gargano here early. As both of these men fight to get some action, there is an enziguri to the side of the skull. And Gargano getting the momentum here early. Oh, going for, I believe it was a spear. Pete Dunne right there to make sure that's not going to happen. And now Gargano with the Northern Lights suplex. Not going to go for the pinfall after that. And like we mentioned, for the first time ever tonight, we're going to see Mysterio and Ricochet going at it tonight for the first time ever here in Universe Mode. Imagine these guys could tear down the main event here, honestly. As now, Pete Dunne, hard Irish whip off the ropes here. Gargano able to get out of it. Going for a clothesline, missing it. Oh, Gargano definitely did not miss that one. As Gargano now looks to inflict some more damage here. Kick to the midsection. DDT right on the face there. Is that enough? There is a rope break though. Referee making sure he's enforcing all the rules that he can here. Is now into the corner. Oh, going for a, I believe a kick to the side of the skull, but Johnny Gargano just like that able to get right out of the way. Pete Dunne trying to fight out of it, and he's going to be able to with those multiple elbows to the ribs and midsection there. And now off the ropes again, Gargano goes, but he's able to reverse into a well-timed clothesline. As now Gargano, Gargano trying to, this is a submission maneuver, but Pete Dunne able to get out of it. I'm getting some word right now from William Regal right in my ear now that next week he'll be announcing some NXT TakeOver matches here, and as well as next week here, he's saying that obviously with the Heavy Machinery Lucha House Party matchup, that will be obviously be the opening contest for NXT next week. We're going to find out who is next in line for the War Raiders. But as of right now, he said he'll be announcing some big matches for NXT TakeOver Chicago. And that could be honestly meaning anything. So these guys tonight and these women tonight have looked very impressive. So we're going to see what exactly could be coming our way at NXT TakeOver Chicago, which is just 4 weeks away. And for William Regal, this would be his first time showing himself live on camera, if I'm being told correctly, when he says that he'll be announcing some matches for NXT TakeOver Chicago next week here. So, I mean, what champions are going to be having championship matches? What superstars are going to be having matches? So that's the big question. It's now Gargano bringing Pete Dunne to the side of the rope there. Now Gargano off the ropes into a Michinoku driver. And ever since winning that Mr. Money in the Bank, I mean, I think that's really helped out Gargano with his confidence, honestly. I mean, he knows when exactly to, hopefully he knows exactly when he's going to cash in and just a missile dart right into that second turnbuckle. But honestly, it would make sense for him to cash in on Tommaso Ciampa, but I mean, maybe he feels like Tommaso Ciampa may not be right at the time. I mean, it's just all about what Johnny Gargano wants to do. Could he do it next week or the week after or NXT TakeOver Chicago or at a big other event? That's the big question. As we are at a 1 count, Pete Dunne not going to play around with the referee. They're going to get him right back in the ring. Reversal though from Gargano. And now Gargano. Going to go high risk maneuver possibly. Oh no, he's going to put him in the tree. Whoa, this is not a spot you want to be. Oh no, backbreaker. Oh my god, the double knees. Oh my god. Oh god, I know Pete Dunne can take a lot of damage, but oh my god, that is not a move you want to be taking too many more of. As now Johnny Gargano with the Gargano lock. Is he going to make Pete Dunne tap? Nowhere to go. Pete Dunne, can he stay in this matchup? Referee right in position here. Pete Dunne, can he get out of it? Oh, knee to the back of the skull and then a punch to the nose. Let's see if Pete Dunne can get back in this matchup. Oh, brutal punch to the face, I believe, or it could have been a forearm. Couldn't really tell from that angle. As now Pete Dunne just circling around Gargano, seeing exactly where he wants to inflict some damage at. And now Pete Dunne, oh my God, right on both of the knees. We know Gargano, a lot of his maneuvers comes from his legs. And now Pete Dunne here, release. Suplex, I believe. Either way, it's a very effective maneuver. We've seen him use it quite a bit here in Universe mode. Is it enough? No, 2.5. Pete Dunne thought that was going to be enough to put away Gargano. And now, Pete Dunne looking to put him away here. Looking for the bitter end. Looking to put away Gargano right in the center of the ring. Is that enough to put away Mr. Money in the Bank? 2.5. Very, very close. But that's what Mr. Money in the Bank is all about, staying in this matchup. And now Dunne talking a little bit of trash right to his face there. Oh, and that could be very costly as Gargano, that arm toss reversal. How much is left in the tank there for Gargano? Going for a forearm strike, Dunne with his own reversal. Stunning Gargano. This would be a perfect opportunity for Pete Dunne to put him away here. Wait a minute. Going for a tombstone type maneuver here. Tombstone pile driver right there to Pete Dunne. And just like that, Gargano all fired up there. That tombstone could be enough. I mean, obviously, Undertaker's used that a ton over the years, and that's put away multiple superstars, multiple legends here. And now Gargano fired up, bringing the fight here to Pete Dunne here. Ooh, kick to the side of the skull, and it stunned Pete Dunne there in the corner. That is a bad spot to be, my man. Into the corner. Uh-oh. This is not where you want to be again. A missile dart right into the turnbuckle. Again, man, that just gotta hurt. And now going for the leg there, but Pete Dunne not having any of it. Is now both of these men, these guys are down and out right now. You can sense the fatigue coming in. Both of these men have hit a bunch of maneuvers, and it still has not been enough. Is now Pete Dunne going for the pinfall. Is this enough here? 2.5. And next time you guys see us on live TV, you guys will see us at the Extreme Rules pay-per-view for SmackDown Live. A lot of big matches coming your way from the likes of a Samoa Joe and a Cesaro. You're going to see AJ Styles and Daniel Bryan, an actual first ever matchup here in WWE. I mean, we saw a brief matchup between both of those guys, but it got interfered by Andrade. And talking about Andrade, after we just witnessed a Frankensteiner there from Gargano, and hold on a minute, we got the Gargano lock, but again Pete Dunne getting out of it. Andrade will have an Extreme Rules matchup against Rusev. Those guys kind of have something going on there as well. So, I mean, there's a lot of big matches. I mean, we got Apollo Crews and Braun Strowman. The Usos versus The Shield, Ambrose and Rollins. A lot of big matches coming your guys' way as a sit-out powerbomb there. And also, Charlotte defends against Naomi. A lot of big matches. As now Pete Dunne going to go for the pinfall, thinking that powerbomb could have been enough. Ooh, 2.5. This match has been pretty good from the get-go. These guys putting it all on the line. And a little bit of a face buster. And I believe, yeah, Pete Dunne is busted open, man. He is just dripping blood on the side of his skull there. Again, but Pete Dunne fighting out of it. Face to face, rubbing that bloody dome of his right against the skull of Johnny Gargano there. As now Pete Dunne. Does he decide to inflict some more damage here at ringside? The question is, does he try and throw him back inside? It's Gargano bringing the fight to Pete Dunne here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, look at the press of Gargano tossing Pete Dunne right on that side of that apron. Referee at a 4 now. Throws him back in the ring here. Uh-oh. What is What's Johnny Gargano thinking here? Going for the spear through the second rope. Pete Dunne able to get out the way, and now going to go for the bitter end, but Gargano saw that coming. And now Irish whip into the turnbuckle. Oh, what a chop there from Pete Dunne. Probably could see that red mark possibly. And now Gargano has him up. Down goes Pete Dunne. Is that enough? Could that be enough for Mr. Money in the Bank here? 2. Oh, so close to 2.9. And that blood is just dripping down the face there of Pete Dunne. Referee may want to stop this real quick and make sure that Pete Dunne can see. Man, that blood is just a face mask right now. Holy moly. And that's what WWE is all about, man. You're going to put it all on the line. You're going to have a lot of blood, sweat, and tears in that very ring. And for these two to beat the living hell out of each other for an opportunity here tonight. I mean, Gargano, we don't know he's going to be challenging later on. As now the bitter end of Gargano. Is that enough? 1, 2, 3. Yes, it is. Pete Dunne able to somehow survive tonight against Johnny Gargano. What a match. Pete Dunne, Johnny Gargano, a hell of a match. A match of the year candidate, definitely, for sure. And no, what is this? Now Pete Dunne beating down Johnny Gargano. Come on now. There's no need for this. Pete Dunne, and he's coming after Gargano again. What the hell is going on with this man? There is no need for this. Pete Dunne beats down Johnny Gargano right after the matchup. There is no need for that. The referee finally getting him out of the ring as we try and get back to our big colossal main event between Rey Mysterio and Ricochet coming your way right now. As here we go right into the matchup, Ricochet and Rey Mysterio going on right now. This should be a really good match between Rey Mysterio and Ricochet. Could be a hell of a main event. Two absolute high flyers going to be going at it. Off the ropes. And again, missing. But Ricochet with a nice fireman's carry takedown. And now Ricochet with a little bit of an eye rake. That's not something Ricochet is really known for. I mean, this is a high-profile matchup. I mean, anything is possible, but no, Ricochet, he's always been, he plays down the rules. I don't know about an eye rake in the system there. So now Ricochet, what's he have in store for Mysterio here? Oh, God. Bouncing his head right off the side of that apron. As we are now to 2 count. We are now to 3. Bringing the fight to Rey Mysterio there. Drop kicking. Oh, right on the back of that apron. That is not going to be feeling good whatsoever. Oh, Mysterio doesn't want to just throw him back in the ring. He's going to bounce his head right off the steel steps. Referee now to 6. Mysterio needs to get Ricochet back in the ring here. Oh, Ricochet does it for himself there. So we get a little taste of what can be occurring here. Going for an Hurricane Rana and right there. What a beautiful Hurricane Rana from Rey Mysterio. But for Rey Mysterio, this man has held the championship a little bit even before Elimination Chamber time, knocking off the Brian Kendrick, who was dominating the Cruiserweight division at the time. That's a kick to the midsection there. And like we mentioned earlier tonight, William Regal will be announcing some championship matches next week here on NXT, and that will be the first time we ever hear from William Regal in person, backstage or out here in the crowd. As now a spiking DDT there from Mysterio. And now Mysterio looking to fly here. This could be good or bad. Going for the frog splash right on the lower back there of Ricochet. He may have not gotten all of it, but it could be enough, though. Is it enough? We're going to find out. Oh, just a 1 count. Going to do a little bit more damage to Ricochet. Ricochet is very impressive superstar. Has all the, he has charisma. He has the look. He has the moveset to get the job done. And I expect him to be champion here in Universe Mode, especially on NXT, relatively soon. But he is in trouble right now as Mysterio 619 to Ricochet. And now Mysterio looking to fly. Mysterio, frog splash. Shades of Eddie Guerrero. Pinfall. 2. No, 2.5. Ricochet able to somehow kick out of it. He is bleeding. Just like what we saw in our previous matchup between Gargano and Pete Dunne. And Pete Dunne actually had a big cut as well, and he was able to somehow walk out of it. We'll see if Ricochet can do the same. Oh, kick to the midsection there. Oh, both men going for the same time there, and Ricochet not able to connect first. Ooh, big chop there from Mysterio. Looking to send a message to Ricochet and all of his opponents. Ooh, reversal though from Ricochet. Uh-oh, Ricochet has him up. The backbreaker, oh my god. Almost like a lumbar check that Cedric Alexander uses from time to time. But no, 2.5. And for Ricochet, the frustration brews, but this is where you start pulling out maneuvers that not everyone has seen. Maybe this is where you pull out a 630. It's whatever, but look at this, a submission hold right on the mask. Rey Mysterio can't see. Will Rey Mysterio tap out? Oh, but Mysterio able to get out of it. And was that a last-ditch effort in Ricochet? Right now, he's bleeding. He is fatigued right now. He is in trouble. Oh, Mysterio gets reversed there from Ricochet and gets hit with a backbreaker. Both of these men having a good match so far here. Knee strike takes down Mysterio. And now, what the hell does Ricochet have in store here? Kick to the midsection here. Uh-oh. Oh, look at this maneuver. Facebuster there. Is that enough? Oh, there is a rope break, unfortunately. And now, wait. A submission hold. I believe this is a submission hold of Mysterio. Is Mysterio going to tap? Will Mysterio tap? Yes, he does. Ricochet has made Mysterio tap out. Pretty good matchup, back and forth. Pretty back and forth. The Tommaso Ciampa, that wasn't his obviously his name there. Obviously, Ricochet gets it done. Kind of using Ricochet stuff, but I mean, either way, Ricochet gets a big win over Rey Mysterio. And what does that mean for Ricochet? Does that mean he's still going after? Maybe, I mean, he's within the 205 live or the 205 pound range, so I mean he could face Rey Mysterio, or does he still want to go for that NXT championship? Hopefully we'll find out when William Regal announces what exactly will be happening next week here on NXT, as next week we see the #1 contenders match between Lucha House Party and Heavy Machinery. Winner faces the War Raiders at NXT TakeOver Chicago. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and we'll see you guys later.